Igbos, have you forgotten so soon? Biafra, the suffering, death. You need to know that Fulani, Hausa, South, and recently, Yoruba people do not trust you. Tell your Peter Obi not to cause you wahala. These are the words coming from concerned citizens, observers of trends. Now, the talk is this. Peter Obi and his vice are trying to incite Nigerians. They are trying to create this NSAS scenario, hoping that this will enable them get back, in quote, their own stolen mandate since they lost the election. These are the words of APC. Now, to further buttress this, to make this much more louder, Chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Femi Fani-Kayode, issued a warning to Labour Party, to the opposition candidates who have continued to insist that the president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will not be sworn into office. Datti, the VP, said this, Labour Party VP. Peter Obi said, I am not contesting the individual that has been declared the winner. I'm only contesting the process. And this, they said, will only be resolved in the court of law. You cannot instigate the people. You cannot incite the people. You cannot deliver some form of speech using your social media handle, using the national television station, whatever radio outlet. You cannot incite the people. These are the words of APC and concerned Nigerians who do not want any form of chaos in Nigeria. It is so sad. It is so sad. Now, when elections are run, people will lose, some will win. That's the truth. That's the truth. But when people who lose the election want to go through another route, or they feel that they've been disenfranchised or something has been stolen from them, they feel that they need to get it back, there is a procedure for it, going to the court. But if you know that the court is going to fail you, or you probably know that you will not get what you want, that the court is not going to grant you what you want, what else? You probably want to maybe go through another route, and that route is, all right, you know what? Let us call for a revolution. Our mandate has been stolen. What we voted for has been stolen. This is what they said Peter Obi wants to engage himself in. And they said he is not going to be at the forefront of it. His children are well tucked up abroad. Many of these politicians, their children are abroad, but you will be the one facing yourself. In fact, they made it clearer. They said that it is now going to be one party against the other. I mean, you on the streets that they often pay to come and represent yourself during one campaign. You know, have you ever observed that campaigns do not hold the same time, the same day in any part of Nigeria? Never. Why? Because they need the crowd. They need to pay the crowd. They know how to arrange these things. So, all of this travesty, that has been put out there to cover up the eyes, blind people into seeing reality, all of this will come out to light, yes, when trouble begins. You will see for yourself who will lose. Is it Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? No, they have private jets. Even if they do not have private jets, they always have a means to travel out of Nigeria within seconds. Many of these politicians have foreign citizenship. That's the truth. They have foreign citizenship. Just get that clear. They can run out of Nigeria at any hint of trouble. This is coming from Femi Fani-Kayode. He is advising and warning Nigerians. He said, don't put yourselves in harm's way. We have foreign citizenship. We have permanent residents. We have properties and we have things abroad. If your wahala start, we will disappear. He made a statement that he released on his Twitter where he asked APC, Labour Party, PDP, or any aggrieved to go to the court to resolve whatever it is. He said, anyone saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be sworn in is actually preparing that environment of chaos, and he or she will face it. He went further to say, hell will break loose should the opposition party continue to insist that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be sworn in as the next president of Nigeria. I'm going to read word for word what he said. He said, go to court if you must and state your case with respect, dignity, and decorum. And I assure you that no matter the outcome, there will be no issues. But if you continue to say that the president-elect must not be sworn in under any circumstances, and you keep encouraging people to take the law into their hands, you are inviting chaos, anarchy, violence, tyranny, fascism, treason, a breach of the Constitution. And we, who are the we? I don't know who are the we, but he said we, maybe APC, maybe Bola Tinubu, maybe Buhari. He said we, maybe you are the we that they are saying. You are the we, it is not them. Because when this chaos, anarchy, violence begins, they will fly out of Nigeria in a split or less than a split of a second. He said, we will not sit by and allow that. We, that is you. He's just using the word we. He's saying that you will try to fight back and you're on your own. He says, so go and do the right thing. Go to the court. Go to the court. Do not try in any way to create any form of violence, tyranny, treason. You will be charged for treason, a breach of the Constitution, and we will not sit by and allow that. If you continue, that's the warning, to incite, intimidate, threaten, provoke, and overeat the polity and breach the rules of engagement, all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. That's it. Now, people are saying, which hell wants to break loose? They said, when Abiola died in the hand of Abacha, did hell break loose? They said Tinubu did not win this election, so hell will not break loose. And if you see the response, people are saying, okay, it's okay, no problem. Most of you typing live abroad. Just simply typing and typing and typing and typing, knowing fully well that should that hell break loose in Nigeria, you will be where you are. The only tears that you will cry is probably for your parents, family members who are still stuck in Nigeria. Well, I'm very sure that people are not happy. People who are supporters of Labour Party, people who are supporters of APC, they are very happy. They believe that they won the election and that's it and nothing more. In fact, some analysts have even done some calculations. Even Atiku Abubakar, he talked about Peter Obi. He said Peter Obi would never have been president. It's not possible because he needed to get a particular portion of the north of Nigeria. And he is so sure that Peter Obi did not break into the north of Nigeria. So if you don't break into the north of Nigeria, getting 93% or 98% of the votes, total votes in the southeast of Nigeria, getting Lagos will not make you president. What is it about you won the election? How did you win it? They said there is a ratio. You have to win a certain percentage, not just to get numbers. You have to win a certain percentage in the north, get a certain percentage in the south. This is how it works. Southwest, southeast. You have to get the percentage. If you don't get it, you cannot be president of Nigeria. And they said Bola Ahmed Tinubu fulfilled this. But Peter Obi did not. But Peter Obi said, no, I won. Did Peter Obi win in the southwest of Nigeria? Did he win in Ogun State? Did Peter Obi win in Ondo State? Did Peter Obi win in Ekiti State? Did Peter Obi win in Osun State? Did Peter Obi win in Oyo State? Did Peter Obi win in Kwara State? Did Peter Obi win in many of the southwestern states? Did he win it? That's a question that is being thrown out. Yes, it is being thrown out. This is very serious. I mean, they just have to take this to the court to find out if he won in those places. We know he won in the southeast of Nigeria, but did he win? Or Lagos State is enough? We know that Peter Obi did great in Kano. He did great in Kano. But what about the rest of the northern states? He did great in the FCT. But what about the rest? These are questions that have been put out there. We've seen, manipulation of votes and many other things. But all of this needs to be trashed out in the court. That is what they are saying. They say, do not incite people into death. Do not incite people into violence. Do not incite people unless we are ready. And when they say we are ready, it is you that they will push. They will run away out of Nigeria. What are your thoughts? Like, share this video. This is the way to help this channel and also help other people get access to this video. Subscribe to this channel if you are new here.